Good afternoon, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. So often we get asked, how much does it cost to go full-time? Well, that's a hard question to answer, but today we're going to tell you how much it cost us to get this RV behind us, that truck right there, as well as all the upgrades we did to them before we started our RV life. But before we get started, let's thank today's sponsor and the sponsor of our curtain giveaway, Lectric eBikes. Guess what, guys? We've been keeping a secret from you. We've partnered with somebody, and we're going to give something away to you guys. What do you think's in this box? That's right. This is an Lectric XP e-bike. And we partnered with Lectric e-bikes, and not only are we going to have one, we're giving away one to you guys. So here is our Lectric XP 3.0 e-bike. And so far, just putting it together, it looks awesome. And it's foldable, so it's going to store much better than a full-size bike.
Let's just talk about how easy it was to put together. Like, it was a breeze. There was no tools needed. This is awesome.
So up here at the top, it tells you all the energy you have, tells you your speed. You can, right here, the pass is how much it helps you when you pedal. So it's like the pedal assist rating. Down here, we can hit the power button and we can go between miles, trip A, or I don't know what volume means. What do you think volume means? How loud I am when I drive by?
How loud you say when you pass people.
Current, which is going to be the battery current. Then over here, you have your manual switching. You got your brakes.
What's this?
That is the up and down to tell you how much it's helping you when you pedal.
Oh, okay.
So you can set it to, if you pedal a little bit, it helps a lot, or if you pedal a little bit, it helps a little.
So the handles don't actually do anything.
Oh, no. Right here is the go button.
Oh, okay.
But there's also a pedal assist.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't want to pedal, you hold the button down.
I got
If you do want to pedal, you tell it how much to help you.
Okay.
And so you're still working, but just not working all the way.
So I can work my hurt ankle a little better if I don't do a lot of pedal assist.
That's right. All right, so if you don't want to pedal, you hit the button.
Uh-huh.
You hit the throttle right here. No pedaling, and move.
Okay.
Want assist, you pedal some and it helps you based on what setting you have. So right now I'm doing all the biking, no electric help. So I hit this button and I'm shifting gears back
Oh,
here.
it shifts it,
Now
okay.
when you go to pedal assist or the throttle, it still determines what gear it determines how fast you go.
Okay.
So you got this because the last time we tried to get you on an e-bike, you ended up on the ground next to it.
You're gonna tell them.
Well, I mean, when she jumped on, she was like, let me put my hand right here and twist as hard as I can.
Well, I used it to try to lift me up onto the seat. That was definitely not the thing to do.
Not only did she almost destroy the bike the first time, she tried to get Phil in his chair too.
I did.
Because it popped a wheelie, ran over Phil, ran over his chair, she lay on the ground and goes, I'm done with e-bikes.
No more e-bikes for me. But I will say, I love this one because this doesn't look as intimidating as the other one where it sat like straight across. So I love this already. It feels lower to the ground even though it may be the same.
In your defense, the other one was a big mountain bike one and only someone of my size really fit on it.
Yeah.
Everybody else had a hard time getting, like whenever y'all stopped, y'all still couldn't touch the ground without the bar.
Right, right. So it wasn't very comfortable. So I'm loving this one already.
This Lectric XP 3.0 e-bike is awesome. Thanks again to Lectric e-bikes for sponsoring this video and this giveaway. So we're gonna be giving away one of these right here to one of you guys out there. And if you want more information on the bike itself or how to enter the contest, check the link in the description below. There's several ways to get entered. The contest starts today, is gonna run for 2 weeks. So check that link in the description below and find out all the ways that you can enter to win your very own Lectric XP 3.0. Thanks to Lectric e-bikes for sponsoring this video and our current giveaway. Now let's get to the cost. Here is just a little bit of context. So we sold everything we owned and we were gonna move in to an RV and a truck to travel and live full time. And in order to do that, we wanted to make sure we outfitted both of them the best possible way we could for success before we stayed in it one night. So in today's video, everything we've spent is before we actually moved into the RV or traveled 1 mile in it. First up on the list is this thing right behind me. This is a 2020 Grand Design Momentum 397 TH. And you can see it's full body paint. It is a 20,000 pound RV with 160 gallons of fresh water, 108 of black water, and 100 108 gray water, and onboard generator. And so far, this has been our home for the last 2 years. This cost us $83,000. We bought this unit used from an individual in Virginia, and since we're from Texas, in order to make it ours, when we got back to the state of Texas, we had to spend $6,640 on inspections and registration fees. All right, once we get it home, we needed something to put our jacks down on. There are several options you can buy, but we thought we could build one ourselves better than what was out there. We spent $150 on our jack pads, and you can watch the video and make some yourself. We read about all the issues with campgrounds and the power, so one of the first things we did was install a Progressive Industry surge protector, and it's right here behind this wall. It cost us $379.99, and it saved the rig multiple times. So before we started traveling, we wanted to do something to our suspension. So we installed the MORryde Heavy Duty Shackle Kit, which is upgraded shackles, wet bolts, and brass bushings, and that cost us $169.99. And while we were at it, we decided to go ahead and strengthen the suspension by adding these MORryde X-Factor cross members. This cost us $524.49. All right, the next thing we did is we needed to change our mattress out because the stock mattress is not that great. So we went with an RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and this one cost us $1,425.90. All right, our next thing is, because we knew we were living full time, we wanted to install a washer and a dryer. So we installed the Splendid washer and dryer stackable units, and that cost us $2,865. Next up is here in the bathroom. Well, actually, both bathrooms. So the stock RV faucets are not very good because they're very low and they don't turn. So we upgraded ours from Lowe's, and this cost us $147.96 because we had to buy two. Because we're traveling full time and we want our kids to have their own space, we own a toy hauler, and we didn't want them to feel like they were sleeping in a garage. So we installed a rug from Lowe's. We installed these cubes from Target, that one there, and we also got that from Target. And all these upgrades to make their room feel more like a room instead of a garage cost us $500. So the next upgrade is for the air conditioners. It's called the RV Airflow Mod, and it's a device you can put inside your baffles in here that'll make the air conditioner more efficient and distribute more throughout the system. Well, we have one AC, two AC, and a third AC here in our room. That cost us $510, which is funny because now I think they're a standard option. All right, so the stock shower heads in RVs are not very good at all. So we upgraded ours to the Oxygenic shower head, and we did it to both of them, even though we never used the rear bathroom. That cost us $73.94. Since we were gonna be traveling full time, we wanted to make sure that we had a good TPMS system on our RV. So we used the Tire Link because it integrates with our One Control. That cost us $350.95. Next up is black tank smells, and no one likes them. So we found that you can install the Lippert 360-degree roof vents. We have two, one right there and one right there. And that cost us $60.74. All right, our RV came stock with these Max Air vents installed in the roof from the factory. However, they didn't come with these covers right here, and we want to install them so we can use them in the rain and inclement weather. Now we have three of these, and it cost us $306.60. No one likes to get black tank stuff on them, so we installed these Volterra waste-free valves on the end of our black tanks. We have one there and one there, and that cost us $37.82. All right, since we're living full time, we want to make sure we were properly protected with our propane. So we installed these gas stop safety propane devices, and that cost us $158. And while we were at it, we wanted to know the level of our tank. So we installed these Mopica tank sensors, and that cost us $89.74. All right, our RV came with these outdoor showers, and we have two of them, but they didn't come with these nozzles. This cost us $92.84. I wanted to upgrade my basement storage, and normally this wall right here is a 45-degree. Well, I squared it off, pushed that wall back, and covered everything in marine grade carpet, and this cost me $150. All right, since I upgraded the basement storage with new carpeted walls and places to hang things, I had to upgrade the front compartment area too. So all this is now covered in carpet, even on top of the generator, and that cost me $100. So before I understood how this RV works, specifically our hydraulic leveling system, I thought I needed the LevelMate Pro. So we had the LevelMate Pro installed. That cost us $139.99, and we have never used it because the hydraulic auto leveling system will level the rig no matter where you start. All right, we wanted to get some keyless entry locks for our RV, so we went with Bauer, which is the OEM for these stock locks. They have Bluetooth and they have combination locks. This cost us $436.20. So our main door came prepped for the Lectric thin shade, but it didn't come installed. So it cost us $48.33 to add it. All right, because we have a dog and small kids, we installed these Lectric screen defenders. This cost us $121.74 because we put it on both doors. While we installed these screen defenders, we also installed this right here, which is the screenshot, which makes the door close on its own. And that cost us $41.20 for both doors. All right, so we heard other stories about the rear toilet doors leaking and letting water get inside. So we sealed it with the Rhino bed liner, and that cost us $122.58. All right, our biggest expense for this toy hauler on this back patio is we decided we wanted the Moride Patio EX, which is a giant inflatable room that covers this whole rear deck. Well, we've carried it around for 2 years and never pulled it out of the bag one time, but that cost us $949.99. Since we do live full-time, we knew we needed internet in our RV to support our devices, our TVs, and everything else that goes on with living full-time on the road. That cost us $359.99, plus a monthly charge. So before we could move in, Alicia said we needed more shelving. So I added a shelf up there above the closet. I added shelves in there. There was no shelves in there. I added that shelf right there. And there was no shelves in here. So I added all those shelves. And that cost me $100. You're going camping, so you need these 2 giant rugs because that's what everybody else has. Well, these cost us $203.38, and we only use them about 25% of the time because most parks have rules where you can't put them out on the grass. All right, water connections. I can't tell you how many of these I've gone through, but when we first started, I had 2 blacks and 2 blues, and it cost me $184.20. Next up is a water pressure regulator. While most parks don't have enough pressure to hurt your RV, there are a few that will. So your RV is only made for 60 PSI, you need a good pressure regulator. This costs us $32.97. Our RV has 2 black tanks. That means we need 2 sewer hoses. So we have 1, 2. We actually carry a third as a spare, and we've had to use all 3 in certain combinations to make it all work. That cost me $110. Since we're on the subject of sewer hoses, most RV parks require that you not put them directly on the ground. So you need these supports right here. Well, we have 1 support and 2 supports. This cost us $106.98. You're also gonna need some sewer accessories and connections to make sure that you can connect no matter where you are. We have a T and we have spare 90s, spare gasket, caps and plugs. We even have a Y. And we've had to use all these in certain combinations at some point to make it all work. This cost me $73.97. We like to barbecue while we're on the road, so we had this tabletop Pit Boss pellet grill. It cost us $249. You can't full-time RV without a Blackstone, right? This 22-inch grill cost us $270. To make the most of our Blackstone, we want to be able to hook it to our RV, and we wanted some cooking accessories. That cost us $111.31. So we needed a way to hold our Blackstone and our pellet grill up. So we got this folding table right here to hold both of them. That cost us $85.99. We needed lots of storage in our basement, so we spent $181.72 on all these totes. All right, no one likes to store a sewer hose inside their RV. So we installed these 3 Volterra sewer tubes in the rear, and that cost us $139.90. Man, there are a lot of electrical connections. We have several combinations to make sure we can always hook up. We have this 50 to 50, we have a 50 to 30, we have a 30 to 50, we have a 50 to 15, and a 30 to 15. And this cost us $145.53. All right, you never want a tow not lubricated. So we carry 2 graphite lube plates for our Kingpin. That cost us $48. When you unhook from your RV, you don't want it rolling away. So we use wheel chocks. We have 2 sets, cost us $31.98. Because our RV is so tall and we want to be able to clean it and take care of it, we bought this expandable ladder. Cost us $137.99. Because we're living full-time and we didn't want to feel like we're living in an RV, we did the best we could to make it feel like a home. So Alicia and her mom installed all these curtains, and we used tension rods to hold them up. There's 10 curtains total, and it cost us $479.65. All right, so this is my maintenance box, and in here we have all of our lubrications and our spare parts, including hot water heater inner rods, water filter replacements, as well as anything we might need to keep this thing moving while we're on the road. Now this box has changed over the last 2 years, but on average, it's about $350 worth of stuff inside this box to take care of the RV. Our other maintenance box that we carry with us is for our sewer treatment. It is our borax, our Dawn, our Zep, our Happy Camper, and some bleach. On average, we try to replenish this every 30 days. It's about $150 of stuff in here. We couldn't forget about Phil's chair. We actually have 4 Phil's chairs, so you guys never know if you're sitting in the original one or one of the fill-ins. But this cost us $298.44. So that is everything we've spent on our RV and everything inside of it to outfit it for full-time use. Now those of y'all with calculators out there that are keeping track, that comes out to $103,447.99. That's a lot even when you say it fast. But we still haven't got to the truck that pulls it. So up next is our truck. So we've been pulling our rig with this right here. This is our 2020 Ford F-350 Platinum Edition. It's got the 6.7 liter diesel, 10-speed automatic transmission, and a 410 rear end, and it handles our rig beautifully. We paid $78,000 for this setup. So our truck came not towing prep from the factory. So we didn't have the Ford system or the puck system. So we chose to go with the B&W turnover ball system, and we had it installed at the dealership before we picked it up. It cost us $1,049 to have that put on. Once we had the B&W turbo ball system installed below the bed, we could go ahead and order up our B&W companion, which works with it. That cost us $1,099 to get this right here. I wanted a bed cover for my truck, so I went with the Backflip MX4 model. This cost us $1,140.88. I needed a toolbox to fit underneath my bed cover, so we went with the UWS under tonneau bed cover. It cost me $715.95. Now we knew because of the size of our RV that our truck was gonna need some help back here in the suspension department. So we installed some airlift airbags. That cost us $631.99. Now that we have airbags, we need a way to control them. So we decided to install a 200 PSI Viair air compressor underneath the bed of the truck, as well as a 2.5 gallon air tank. We also have this air chuck right here that we can air up our tires with and run air tools, and we can control the airbags from inside the truck. And most importantly, we installed a train horn, because who doesn't need a train horn? This cost us $1,022.44. All right, because we travel with 3 kids and a dog and we wanted to protect these beautiful platinum seats, we installed these Rough Country seat covers. This cost us $199.95. Last but not least, we wanted to protect the floor of our truck, so we installed these Husky floor liners. That cost me $109.60. So that brings the truck to a grand total of $83,968.81. How many of y'all just added up the combination of both? It's a big number. $187,416.80. That's a big number no matter how fast you say it. So that is how much money we have spent to purchase this RV right here and this truck right here, and to outfit them and upgrade them for full-time use. Now this is the price that we paid, and we haven't actually slept in it one night or moved it 1 mile. That's our total investment just to get started with our full-time adventure. Wow, I didn't actually realize it was that big of a number until we put all the data on paper. When I started going over it last night, I was like, there's no way it's gonna be that much. It actually is way more than I thought it was. Now there are some things we didn't include, like the tools in my toolbox. The reason we didn't include that is because we had tools before, so the tools in there are from what we used to own. We may have added, but the amount of tools we had to get rid of offsets the cost. So that's a wash right there. The same goes for all the stuff inside the RV, all the kitchen stuff, all the appliances, the accessories. We moved in from a house, so we had more than what we have in there, and the difference in what we sold and traded in and got rid of offsets the cost. So that's why we didn't include any of those in our cost. But man, that is a big number to have a truck and an RV just to get ready to go RVing. We actually haven't moved at all. Now, if you guys want to know how much it costs to actually move this thing and enjoy it and live full-time on the road, stay tuned, because in our next video, we're going to show you how much it costs to actually enjoy living in this thing and what it cost us to travel for the last 2 years full-time on the road. We enjoyed hanging out with you today. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one.